Hey everyone, just finished washing the car and I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the places on the Model 3 that get the most wear and tear. So I had the car for over 1.5 years now, so let's jump to the front and get started. Okay, so starting with the bumper, before I begin, this car doesn't have any PPF on it. I did have a ceramic coating all over the car, so what you see is just a car that's been ceramic coated, no PPF. Ceramic coating doesn't prevent scratches or dings, so this is what you'll get if you don't PPF your car. So the first thing I noticed was the bumper. There are a few kind of rock chips on it. So there's one just here. I'm not sure if you can get it to focus. Take a look here. So there it is. That white dot there, that's a rock chip. And there's, about 4 or 5 of these all over the bumper. So nothing crazy major. I guess if you put your face up to it, you'll see. But if you're just a few steps back, you won't be able to see those rock chips anymore. So that's the first place people tend to protect. And after having this car for 1.5 years, I'm not getting that many rock chips. You do see a few, but nothing too crazy. On the headlight, there's a bit of a kind of a scratch here as well, also from rock chips. So that's the first place you can protect if you want to get PPF on your Model 3. So next, let's head to the side. Okay, so to the side of the car, and I'd argue this is the place that I would protect if I had this car brand new again. This side skirt, I think that's what it's called, this gets kind of damaged quite a lot. So I have a pretty large scratch here, well not a scratch, like a ding from like a rock chip. It's gone all through the paint and you can see like the white base part of this, and there's kind of rough patches all along this side skirt. If you run your hand along it, all you feel is like little bumps and micro scratches all along this area. It's especially prominent in the first section just after the wheel. So if you do want to apply some PPF and not do the whole car, I'd say do this whole side skirt if you can. So let's head to the back wheel and take a look. Okay, so this is the back wheel now. As you can see, there's like these kind of white marks or scratches or dings all over it. So rocks must get kicked up or something and hit this area quite a lot. I would definitely PPF this part. So along with the front part just after the wheel, and also the part just before the rear wheel as well. We don't have mud flaps in Australia, but I don't think mud flaps will actually help this area here. It's the same on the other side as well. Okay, so the rear of the rear wheel, or the rear part of the rear wheel, this also gets scratched up a lot. It actually looks quite dull already, so I have just washed this and it looks kind of like got a kind of like a grey kind of cover over this part. So again, no mud flaps, so this is what you kind of expect. Just doing normal city driving, the rocks will get picked up and hit this part of the bodywork or the bumper. So definitely PPF this part as well if you are interested in keeping it nice and shiny. One of the first places I got a scratch was actually on the windshield. So over here, I think some rocks must have hit it, but there is actually some kind of scratches on the windshield right there. I hope you can see it. It's like a white dot, and that's kind of the first place that got scratched on the car. So I'm not sure what you can do to protect the windshield, but yeah, definitely, I guess this can happen to any car, but look out for that. Your windshield might get chipped like that. Another area people tend to PPF is the wing mirrors or the side mirrors. Again, this is kind of front facing, so then rocks might hit this. Now, my mirrors have actually done okay. There's not actually that many chips. There's a little bit of a light scratches on it, but I reckon you could probably buff those out. So my mirrors are okay, but let's check out the side. So yeah, this is the other mirror. Looks pretty good. There's maybe a little bit, like a slight rock chip here. I can't even get on camera, like it's so small. You won't be able to see it if you're like even 10 centimeters 20 centimeters away. You won't be able to see any scratches on that. I think the part that you really need to protect is the side skirts, but again, people probably won't see that, but if you look for that area, you'll see that's like scratches all along the bottom here, and if I was to do this again, I would definitely PPF that part. So I think that's about it. I hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.